Welcome back to K-9 Cops. Today, we're going to go with the K-9 unit, Officer Greaves, and his K-9 partner, Onyx. We're going to be showing you a little bit of a tracking drill, and we're going to be finding a fake rifle magazine. So I look forward to showing you guys that, as well as the car they use, and some of the more equipment that they have to show you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Good boy.
Was it like shooting flames or anything?
Hi, my name is Officer Brett Greaves. I am an officer here with the Radnor Township Police Department in my 18th year. The last 5 I've been with the K-9 unit with my partner K-9 Onyx. Onyx is a dual-purpose K-9 certified in patrol and narcotics work. First off, the coolest thing about this car is you got his name right on the side. We are very fortunate. We've got 4 K-9s at the moment. So we have 4 dogs, 4 cars. We're very lucky to have that. It's not ideal to share cars with dogs because God forbid if one of them has some kind of, internal issues or infections or anything like that. Giardia is highly contagious with the K-9 world, so if one dog gets it, it's going to spread all around. So it's good to isolate dogs from each other. So the biggest thing, stay. So you see the back, clearly we can't transport prisoners or anything like that. There are some models, none of which we have, but there is like a 2/3 one that has a smaller kennel for the dog, and you can transport one prisoner that's very tight quarters on one side. We don't do that. He's got his own space back there. This is called a hot pop. That's got a special fan in there. If God forbid the setting on my unit in there gets too hot for him, an alarm will go off, that fan will automatically start cooling the car, and all the lights go off, and the siren will go, just basically letting us know that something's wrong and it's too hot in there to have the dog safe. We've never needed it, and I'm constantly checking on him and not away from him for too long, so especially in the hot weather, because it can take a while to cool these cars down, but they're your partner. It's your job to keep an eye on them. Of course, in the back, we end up with a lot of extra gear. He's certified in tracking, so you've got harnesses and different uniforms. I keep a clean car, so I've always got this stuff on me. We can't keep them up front, so we keep our rifle mounted in here, which is a nice setup to keep it out of the way. And then it's got a special lock on it. So he's got plenty of room to stretch out and get some fresh air when we're driving around. So with the article searches, they can use them for recovery of evidence. There was a couple years ago, Upper Darby called them for assistance down in 69th Street area, and subject fled after a drug transaction, and they felt he may have tossed a firearm. Onyx was deployed inside a warehouse of literally hundreds of boxes of shoes, and after just a couple minutes of work in that room, he nudged a shoebox, which lo and behold had a stolen firearm sitting behind it. So it was quite a help to that investigation. So this is what we're just going to display. Basically, if you want to put that, I don't even want to watch it. If you want to put it out there somewhere, I'll send them out. Right. Sit. You want to go find it? Onyx, you want to go find it? Leave it. Heel. Heel. Sit. Seek. So he's looking for any kind of fresh odor or anything disturbed back there. So not knowing exactly where it is, you can see a change of behavior. So my gut's gonna tell me he's picking up the odor of it. And now he's just trying to pinpoint exactly where it's coming from. Good boy, buddy. Good boy, buddy. I'm assuming that's where it is.
Yep.
Good job, buddy. A dog's nose is just so powerful. They can walk into an area, pick up something fresh, and it doesn't have to necessarily be drugs or explosives, but it can be something that's very valuable for an evidence standpoint. Good job, buddy. Let me see it. Drop. Drop. Heel. Sit. Stay. Okay. Come heel. Heel. Ooh, cheater. Drop. Heel. Heel. Sit. Stay. Okay. Heel. Sit. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. So again, with whatever you do with them, just if you make it a fun game, they want to keep doing it. So in Onyx is a rescue, which is pretty rare in the police canine field. But in July of 2019, we were working with the Char Wills Rescue, and we fostered him after the director said that this puppy may have maybe some promise as a working dog with his drive and how smart he is. You see it? So we brought him home, worked with him, put him through some obedience classes, and in about September we approached Superintendent Flanagan and said perhaps we'd want to take a little risk and put him through Philadelphia's K-9 Academy, and he was on board from day one. So in December of 2019 we started the academy, and 6 months later he came out of scent school after doing patrol, and here we are. That was 5 years ago. So it was quite a success story, and hopefully by the end of the summer he'll have assisted in over 100 kilos of cocaine in the last almost 5 years, hundreds of thousands of pills, a lot of fentanyl pills lately, and I think 200 and something pounds of marijuana. So he's been doing pretty well. He does get called out a lot, quite a bit, on our days off. The U.S. Postal Inspector will call him almost on a weekly basis to see if he's available through their Chester County office or the Philadelphia office. So
You guys get to take them home and stuff like that?
Yeah, they live with us. I joke all the time that I see this guy more than I see my wife and kids. So there's a bond you can't really understand until you do it. I mean, I've always been close with my dogs through the years, but when you spend this much time training, working, and to be honest, just experiencing all kinds of different events in all kinds of areas throughout the Tri-County area, it's pretty remarkable. And it's the norm for them. He doesn't know any different. He just probably thinks every dog functions like this, but you know, you got other. I've got 2 more dogs sitting at home that are pretty jealous of him when he goes to work every day. But you know, he gets along with everybody. He comes into the station, he'll see the other officers, he'll see the secretaries. You know, it's just he'll go up into one of the lieutenant's offices looking for treats. So I think he's pretty well liked around here, probably more than me.
Hope you enjoyed this K-9 episode, which is the second one of the series. Coming up, we'll have Night Patrol, and I'm excited to show you guys those. So make sure you're subscribed and your notifications on so you see exactly when those drop. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. When you're ready.
Hi, my name's Officer Brett Greaves. I'm a start over. 5 of which I've been with the K-9 unit. I've got my hair. Let me turn my portable down. This is what happens, Cameron.